So I know I've been a little MIA, but listen. I'm so excited. I finally got to read this book. And it's one that I wanted to read for therapy for a hot minute. So those of you that know me know you don't. I went through a really, really, really rough breakup and a really rough divorce, and I've learned a lot about myself and a lot of red flags to look for. And within that, I've learned a lot about narcissists. A whole lot of them. And I've been surrounded by narcissists my entire life. My bio dad is a huge narcissist. Who would have thunk? So my sister is a therapist, right? And at her work, she is in like this little group of people, and every now and then they read different books for work, and they're therapy books. And every now and then I'm like, ooh, that looks like a really good book. I want to read that. This just happened to be one of those books, because it's all about how it's not you. You are not the problem. And that's the thing that narcissists do. They manipulate you and twist your mind and gaslight the living hell out of you to literally make you think that everything is your fault. You did it. And it's taken me over a year to really work through my grief and work through that trauma and work through a lot of it for me to not only logically understand I didn't do it, but to emotionally understand I didn't do it. I'm not the problem. It was not me. Okay. I did everything that I could do. I have no control on what he did in his part. And this book really helped solidify a lot of things that my therapist told me, and it gave me a lot of extra tools. I'm pretty sure that my therapist also told me about, but like for some reason, like even though she told me, like it didn't click, because you know that's what happens. Like no matter how many times people in our lives can tell us things, it doesn't matter. But like we hear it from somebody else or read it somewhere else, and it's like, oh hey, that makes sense. But if you, whether it's a parent, a partner, a sibling, grandparent, aunt, uncle, it doesn't matter. If you have someone in your life that you either know is a narcissist or think is a narcissist, you will benefit from this book. I promise. I do try to read a couple educational books in a year, especially therapy related books, because I do try to better myself within the year, whether it's within being a mom or within my own mental health journey. It doesn't matter what part of my life that I'm trying to better myself in, but I do try to do some type of self-help books. But I was really excited for this one, to the point that I was so excited about reading it that my therapist ended up putting it on her Libby to listen to the audio version, which is what I did. I did the audio version of it. I do want to end up getting the hard copy of it and to read it again and go through and take notes in it and highlight it, which I don't normally do in books, but this is one that I do want to do in it. But please pick up a copy. I think it's very beneficial to people that have went through this type of trauma.